Hey guys, this is Jacob Eats Good. Today I'm gonna make hash browns. So everyone loves ordering hash browns at restaurants. Not a lot of people make them at home. I'm gonna show you a quick and easy way to do it at home today.
What weekend breakfast is complete without a really good potato dish? Hash browns are really the ultimate dish for this, and a lot of people really don't make them at home. Probably the most important thing in this dish is picking out the right potato. For this dish, a russet potato is going to be your best option as it has a very high starch content and will allow you to get a nice crisp exterior while still having a nice tender interior and having the whole thing stay together in one piece. Start by washing your russets and then peeling them, leaving the back of the potatoes unpeeled to give you some grip when grating these. Once you have these potatoes all peeled, grab your trusty box grater. If this thing's been sitting in your pantry for 10 to 15 years, it's probably really dull and time for a new one. On the larger holes of your box grater, grate your potatoes directly onto your cutting board. As you're nearing the end of your potato, you'll notice that the little bit of skin that you left on the back will give you a lot better grip than a fully peeled potato would allow. The skin will also give you a good indicator of when to stop grating. You'll see what happens here if you go too far and almost grate off your knuckles like I did. Once you reach this skin, just throw the nub of the potato into your compost bin. It's not worth the bloody knuckles that are going to take the next 2 weeks to heal anyways. The hardest part about making really good hash browns is getting the exterior really nice and crispy. What's going to help this a lot is to get the potatoes as dry as possible. I do this by loading them onto some paper towels and wringing all the moisture out that I possibly can. This is one of those awesome times in cooking where you get to take out your frustrations on your food. That's why this is the perfect Sunday dish. You get to take out your Sunday scaries on a ball of wet potato shreds. One final hard squeeze for good measure. Once you think you've gotten your potatoes as dry as possible, dump them on your cutting board and fluff them all apart. At this point, you can season your potatoes, but only if you're right about to cook them. If you season them too early, it'll pull out more moisture and you'll end up with soggy hash browns. I'd also like to add that if you'd like to spice up your hash browns, this is a perfect time to add in maybe a fresh chopped jalapeno or a shallot or some onion. This time, I'm just going to use salt and black pepper though. Once you've got those added, give your potatoes a nice toss to get your seasonings fully incorporated. Also worth mentioning, I think that this dish can take a whole lot of salt. Now that you have your potatoes fully prepped, get a sauté pan over a medium-high heat and add a healthy portion of oil. For me, ghee or clarified butter is the ultimate for this. It adds that really nice buttery flavor while not burning when you get it over really high heat. Get this pan really ripping hot. This is going to help jumpstart the potatoes cooking and help you get that really nice golden brown crispy outside. Once you get your pan in excess of 400 degrees like I have here, it's time to add your potatoes. Carefully add your potatoes to the pan, one handful at a time, being careful not to splatter yourself. Once you have a hash brown that's about an inch or so thick, start to tuck in the edges and pack the potatoes down to build a nice crisp bottom. This method of shaping the potatoes round in the pan like this is from a few videos I watched of people making pommes darphin, which is a French version of hash brown that is typically hand cut. Once the potatoes have been in the pan for a minute or two, drop the heat from medium-high down to medium. This will stop the outside of your hash browns from burning and let the inside cook fully while the outside gets nice and golden brown. For me, this takes about 5 minutes aside. Once you see some browning start to form in the pan, you can lift up the edges of the hash brown to see how far along you are. After about 5 minutes, or once you've achieved the color that you like, it's time to flip the hash brown. I like to do this using a plate over the top of the pan and flipping directly into the plate. This takes the hardest part of making this whole thing and makes it super simple. Add a bunch more ghee into the pan and slide the hash brown back in, uncooked side down. For the second side, I like to leave the pan on medium heat the entire time. Check on your potatoes every couple minutes to see how it's coming along. It takes me about 5 minutes to get this second side fully brown to my liking. Once you get the second side of the hash browns properly golden brown and delicious, use the same method that we did to flip the potatoes in the first place to get them out onto the plate, making the top the bottom and the bottom the top. When the hash browns are hot out of the pan, add a nice pinch more salt. This will ensure that it sticks to the surface. Check out how super crispy this thing is. Shout out Chef John for the fork test. could absolutely eat these on their own or pair them with really anything. They even go awesome in a breakfast burrito. For me, a couple sunny side up eggs with some runny yolks are going to be the ultimate pairing for this. You've now completed my favorite breakfast to make on the weekend. Wait, hold on, we're forgetting something. Ah yes, a little avocado. Yeah, I get it, I'm a millennial from California, but at least I'm not spending $13 to have it smeared on toast. There you have it, one of my favorite breakfasts to make at home. This plate of food probably cost less than $2 and took less than 20 minutes to make. Thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Cheers!